Add sweetness to life. A short story. A professor was giving a lecture. All the students were listening with great interest, answering his questions enthusiastically. But among them was one student who just sat there quietly, withdrawn and lost in thought. The professor had noticed him on the very first day, but chose not to say anything. However, when the same thing continued for several days, he asked the student to come see him in his office after class. He said, "You seem sad all the time. You sit alone and don't participate. You don't even seem to be paying attention during lectures. Is something bothering you?" The student hesitated and replied, "Well, something happened in my past that keeps troubling me. I just don't know how to deal with it." The professor, being a kind and understanding man, invited the student to his house that evening. When the student arrived, the professor welcomed him and asked him to sit down. He went into the kitchen and started making lemonade, but intentionally added way too much salt. He came back and handed the glass to the student, saying, "Here, have some lemonade." The student took a sip, and his face instantly twisted at the salty taste. Seeing that, the professor asked, "What happened? Don't like it?" The student replied, "It's not that, sir. It's just, there's a bit too much salt in it." "Oh no, then it's ruined," the professor said. "Give it to me. I'll throw it away." But the student stopped him and said, "No, sir, it's just salty. If we add a little sugar, I'm sure it'll taste fine." The professor looked at him seriously and said, "Exactly. That's what I want you to understand. This lemonade is your life. The extra salt is the pain and bitterness from your past. Just like you can't take the salt out of this lemonade, you can't erase your past. But just like you can sweeten this drink by adding sugar, you can add sweetness to your life through joy, love, and new memories." The student got the message, and he made a decision to stop dwelling on the past and focus on making life sweeter. Moral: we often let our past mistakes and painful memories take over our present. But the past can't be changed. It can only be left behind. And the best way to move forward is by creating new, meaningful, and joyful moments. Add sweetness to life, and life will become sweet.